Hello, everyone. Welcome back once again. As we always say here, time is the most valuable thing on earth. So I appreciate every second that each and every one of you spend here with me. Thank you so much. And in case you are joining us for the first time, I am so happy to have you. It is my pleasure. Thank you for joining. My name is Zeni, and you are on Zeni's Thoughts. So, yes, I know. I know it's been a while I sat down to talk to you guys. Pardon me for that. I've had a lot on my plate recently. So, I came out today because there's something that is bothering me. And I thought I should come out to pour out my mind to you guys, because I always like to share with you guys. Probably you can give your opinion, and then it will make me also feel better when I've poured it out. Now, there's a lady, she's been trending on social media for the past just a few weeks or months, but I got to know about this case just a few weeks ago. Her name is Ruth Matthew. So, for those of you who do not know about the story or who have not been following the story, I posted a few things about her case. But here is a brief summary in case you have not heard about her or you don't know about her. So this will enable you to understand where I'm going and why I am so frustrated and sad. So this lady is a disabled woman. She came out some time ago. I don't really know how long this has been on the media, but I got to know about it a few weeks ago. So she came out on social media and cried out, you know. She cried out. First, she went not really on social media. She went to, there's a program, there's a guy who, his name is Ahmed Musa, a very nice guy, and I love what he's doing. His YouTube channel, he's known as Brekete Family, and his YouTube channel also, he's on YouTube as Brekete Family. So this man has been helping a lot of people. I personally, I would say that he is a voice to the voiceless. He is a voice to those who do not have anybody to speak with them. Because so many people die in silence because certain things happen to them and they do not have the money to pursue it, or because for you to go to the radio or television stations in Nigeria and for them to air your whatever you brought to them, I think you have to pay. But this guy take people, and I don't think he charge anything. I don't think they pay anything, And he here listen to their problems, whatever it is that they brought. So he listened to them and find a solution. This guy he's been able to find a solution to many problems that people brought to him. This man, they call him the ordinary president. The ordinary president. His name is Ahmed Musa. So, people got to know about Ruth when she went there. I got to know about her from this program, from this Brekete Family. I don't know if, first, that was the very first place I heard about her and her issue. So, what is the issue? This physically challenged woman, according to her story, she went to a church known as Mercy City. If you don't know Mercy City is a church that belongs to Prophet Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin's. So this lady, this physically challenged lady, have 4 children. She have 4 boys. So some time ago, it was like 2 years ago, 2.5 years or thereabout, she went with her 4 sons to the church to seek for miracle. So when she went to this church, one of her child was stolen or was kidnapped or was, I don't know, whichever way you want to put it. But the bottom line is she went with 4 kids and she went home with just 3. According to her, she lost her kid, one of her kids, the youngest one at that time. The youngest son was then 2 years or 2 years plus when they took the boy away. So according to this woman, when she cried, when she raised the alarm, that her child was missing, they sent her out of the church. According to her, she said that the man of God, Prophet Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin's, personally told her that she wants to spoil his church, that she wants to cause problem in his church, and they sent her away. I don't know what happened since these 2 years. Maybe she's been crying out. Maybe she didn't know how to go about it. Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe she didn't have the money. In Nigeria, really, if you don't have money and you don't have anybody to speak for you, I don't know. And some of all these people, they go about intimidating people who they feel are less privileged. So I don't know really what happened in these 2 years, that nobody heard about it until recently when she came out. So now there's a twist to this story, which I also got to hear on social media, on YouTube to be precise. People started saying that she's lying, that she lied. Why would she lie? Because I heard that she was abandoned by Brekete family, and that they abandoned her because she lied. That's why they couldn't follow up her case and so on. And then I was eager to know. And I was like, really? How can somebody come and claim that her child is missing when her child wasn't? Because that was the only thing I thought at that particular point in time, that she was lying about her child missing. Then when I listened and I heard, she did lie actually. And where she lied was that, according to her, she said she was with her son in that church and her son missed. Where she lied was that she said that some women came to her. 2 women came to her asking her where they can find food, Indomie, to buy. And she sent her son, one of her sons, to go and show them where they will buy the Indomie. So according to her, this son that she sent, I don't know if he is the immediate older brother to the missing one or her second son. But she sent one of her sons to go and show these 2 women where to get the Indomie. And her second son, whom she sent, went with the last one. And according to them, according to her, and according to the testimony of the second son, according to the testimony of her son that she sent, she said that when he went with those women, they had to leave the initial place that their mom asked him to go and show the women, because the people were not open. The women took them to another place. But the bottom line is, he said the women bought him some things and told him to go back to his mom, that they are coming back with the little one. But they took the little one, and till date, nobody has seen that boy. So this was where the woman lied. And according to her, Ruth is her name. According to Ruth, she said she lied because there was a pastor that she was discussing it with, and she said she told the pastor that she brought this upon herself because she shouldn't have sent her kids with these people. That was where she lied. But she said that the pastor said no, she should not say that because people will judge her. How could she say a thing like that? That if she said that, that people will judge her. That was why she did not mention it. Actually, I would say that she did not mention it. She omitted information. Not that she lied. Because the bottom line, at the end of the day, her child was missing and is still missing. So there was no lie about it. At the end of the day, she went to Prophet Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin'S church, which is Mercy City, and her child was kidnapped, abducted, missing, whatever you do, any way you want to, you chose to put it. But the bottom line is that she went to Mercy City with 4 children and she left with just 3 till date. And it baffles me why something like this happened and nobody talked about it for 2 good years. 2 good years. And the prophet has been going about performing miracles. Yet a child was taken from your church and nobody have heard about it. If you follow or if you have been following up this issue, this woman has said a lot of things. What the police said to her when she went to the police, according to her, she said that the police told her that this is not the first time that a lot of kids has been missing in that church and nobody get to see them ever again. And it baffles me. How come nobody heard about all these things? How come nobody is talking about these things? Anyway, that's not what I came here for. It is on social media. You can go to different channels. They've been carrying it, and then you can listen to more. You can even listen to the woman herself, where she gave her story, how it happened. The reason why I came here, before I go ahead, I must appreciate some people. Brekete family, he is the one, he heard her, he wanted to help her. I don't know what happened along the line, but still, I appreciate him. I really, really appreciate him. He's been doing a nice job, and I appreciate him for even bringing out the case, for even hearing the woman. He's a nice man. Whatever happened that made him to abandon her, according to people, I don't know if he really abandoned her or if Ruth was the person who walked out herself. I don't know. But I really appreciate him for even taking up the case in the first place. Then again, I have to appreciate Prophet S. He is a South African. This man is not a Nigerian. He's a South African living in South Africa. I don't know how he got to know about Ruth, but since then, he's been following this woman. He's been following the case and has been calling her and everything. I really appreciate him. Not everybody will do that. Some people wouldn't even care. Some people, about the news, you post it, like some of us YouTubers, for us, it's just about the money, which is not supposed to be. We have a platform. This is what a lot of people are praying for. A platform where you can share your mind, you can share your thoughts concerning issues. And this, we should be able to use it to help people, not just coming to make money. Because a lot of us, it's all about the money. We just see it, we rush, we put it, let people watch, and the money is coming. What difference are you making with your channel? That's by the way. So I have to appreciate Prophet S for following up this case. Some people will say, what's their business? This woman is in Nigeria. He doesn't even know her. He could have just put it on his channel, get his views and make his money and then leave. But no, he's been following this lady. Then again, the woman who left what she was doing, Busola Johnson. She was the one when the lady Ruth was arrested. I don't know. I call it kidnap. Because I saw where this lady, Busola, was following them. They didn't even mention that they were police. It was later that I heard that Ruth was arrested. But well and fine, how could they arrest somebody in Abuja and transfer her to Benin? I don't understand. And from Benin to Warri, where this church is based. But anyway, that's by the way. Busola followed this lady up. She followed her up from Lagos to Abuja, from Abuja to Benin to Warri, and she was even arrested along the line, but later released. So I appreciate her so much for bringing her time to do this. I heard that later she was paid 200,000, but it doesn't matter. It is she brought out her time, which I appreciate. She traveled along, which is also money. I thank her so much. And also, another lady, she have a big platform. She has a lot of people. Maureen Badejo, she also aired the issue on her. I thank all of you so much. Honestly, I appreciate you guys for what you have done so far, because with these voices, with your voices, these people, some of these people now know that people are watching them. This is no more the era where they do things and then hide it behind the closet and nobody will see it. Or this is no more the era where they think they can do anyhow to people because they feel, after all, they don't have money. After all, they don't have people. Nobody can speak for them. Now they know that this is not the era where they can play with people anyhow. They know that the people are watching. There are people who are watching. They know now that even if the Nigerian television stations or radio stations are not talking about these things, because Nigeria, when you are rich, you are like a sacred cow. So now they know that even if those television stations and radio stations are not ready to carry stories like this, that there are people who are ready to do it. And kudos to you all. Thank you so much. So now, bringing me to the reason why I'm here. I'm really heartbroken. And why is that? I watched Maureen Badejo's program last night, and I'm hearing some things and about Ruth. They said there are so many things that are not clear. According to Maureen, she said there are so many things that are not clear. And I can understand her. I know how frustrating it could be when you bring out your time, effort, energy, everything to follow up something or to help someone, and then you feel as if certain things are being hidden from you. It is very frustrating. I can understand. And when Ruth came out, this thing is kind of twisted. When Ruth came out to say that she lied, I personally am one of the people who thought that this doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem right at all. Something is wrong somewhere. I thought she was being persuaded to, or being forced to, or being threatened to. I didn't believe her. I felt that something isn't right. But the young man who's been on this case since, came out to assure us that Ruth is okay, because I'm following it up also through him. I mean, Prof S. He's also a YouTuber. You can check him out and you can get all the details concerning Ruth's case from him, the telephone conversations and so on. So when he came out to assure us that Ruth is okay, then I was like, thank God. If he says Ruth is okay, then she is okay. But there is something that Maureen pointed out, which also I became scared, I became scared in the sense that Prof S is in South Africa. He is a South African. He's not a Nigerian. In as much as he meant all good, he just want the best for the. In fact, all these people are fighting for a common goal. Whichever way you see it, they all want for this boy to be found. We want a closure to know what happened to this boy. Is he still alive? What happened to him? Who stole him? Who took him? Who kidnapped him? Including the mom. She might have lied, yeah? She might have omitted this information that she just gave, yeah? But the bottom line is the child is still missing. Is a child missing? Yes, a child is missing. Was he taken at the premises of a Mercy City? Yes, he was taken at Prophet Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin'S church, Mercy City. What happened to him? We shouldn't focus on the mom lied, the mom is omitting some information. I think this woman is vulnerable. I personally, I do not see her as a woman who is ungrateful. I see her as somebody who is appreciative. And honestly, when you are in situations like this, anybody that smiles at you, you would think that the person wants to help. And she's not somebody who will come out and start castigating somebody who came out to help her, whether the person meant well or not. This is the time that she's at her most vulnerable. And people saying, because why am I heartbroken? Before I go ahead, need I remind you guys that as this case came out and people started talking about it, Prophet Jeremiah Omotofufu came out and gave a prophecy. One of the prophecies he gave is that there is going to be a problem or confusion in the camp of the enemies. And another one he said was that the boy will appear. He gave people till the end of this month. He said the boy will appear from somewhere. You know one thing with these people, all these men of God, whenever they do something and you say something or something they do and you think something is not right about it and you speak up about it, you become enemy. Why is that? I do not understand. A woman brought her kids to your church and a child got missing. Nobody spoke about it till now. This woman did not even get justice. You guys just left her like that. Who is she? Because she doesn't have money. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened, but there's no volume on this clip. Probably it is still the whatever abracadabra of the prophet. I don't know. But anyway, I just thought that it is my camera trying to tell me that the video is already too long. So I wouldn't say too much again because I can see that the video is so long. What I'm saying is I am pleading to all of you that have started this thing, both the ones who brought it out, the ones who created awareness and are still creating awareness. I'm pleading that you should not abandon this lady until at least she finds a closure to her missing child. Unless she is the one who came out by herself and said she doesn't need any help anymore. And even if she comes out to say that, now it is not just about her. A crime has been committed. It is not just about the mother Ruth. It is about the child. Even if she says she doesn't care anymore about her missing child, what about this child? Don't you guys think that this child deserves some kind of justice? Who knows where he is? Maybe he's still alive. You never can tell. Nobody knows the condition of this boy wherever he is. Don't you guys think that he needs to be reunited with his mom? That is just what I'm appealing to you. Because as I was watching the show yesterday on Maureen Badejo, some of her followers told her that she should keep off from the case, which I can understand. Nobody wants to be smeared. Maureen also said it that she doesn't want to dent her image. Nobody wants to dent his or her image. Only a mad person or an irresponsible person would want to do that. I can understand you totally clear. But this is something that God has chosen you to do. And it is good. Since we should think why no one has talked about this thing. Everybody kept mute concerning this thing. All this while, this thing didn't happen today, it didn't happen yesterday or 1 month ago. 2 long years, and nobody spoke about it. I'm sure Prophet Jeremiah Omotofufe must have thought, yes, he has gotten away with this. So please let us give a voice to this. Let us increase volume until justice is served. That's just what I want to appeal with all of you, especially those of you who have a big platform that people, you have a lot of people that are listening and following you. Let us give volume to this until that little child. Now it's not about the mom anymore or about anybody. It's about that little child. We should give volume to this until that little child gets the justice that he deserves. So, till next time, when I will come again with another one, do not forget that it is still I, Zeni, thinking out loud. It is Zeni's thoughts.